Namaskar. Handicrafts in India. India is a country with rich cultural heritage. The marvelous arts and crafts are very unique features depicting the ancient artistic traditions of the people. As a country with multiple ethnicities, religions and cultures, India has a variety of crafts reflecting its history and civilization as well. Every state in India has a rich tradition, art and handicrafts that portray the legacy of regional culture. Handicrafts represent a region's traditional art and heritage that are reflected in the form of colorful crafts and artworks. They showcase the legacy of customary crafts, skills and creativity of the artisans. India's rich human resources are the backbone of every industrial sector, including handicraft industries. Handicraft industries are economically labor-intensive and at the same time they nurture the inherent skills of the artisans. Indian handicraft industries are a major contributor to India's export revenue. The US and Europe together account for over 65% of the Indian handicraft exports. Abundant labor, low capital investment and uniqueness of the artworks are the characteristics of Indian handicrafts. These provide a competitive edge in terms of prices and products with distinct attraction. Handicrafts constitute a distinctive segment of the decentralized sector of Indian economy. It provides employment to more than 6 million artisans, roughly 1/5 of the total working force in household and industrial sector of the country. India's handicrafts are almost inexhaustible and their variety is infinite. The handicraft industry in India are very much diversified with a lot of varieties and products. These are also distributed over several places of the country. The Indian handicraft industry are concentrated in the rural, semi-urban and suburban areas of many states and union territories. While studying the geography of India, it is also essential to understand the distribution of handicraft industry in the country. The major objectives of studying this lesson are to know about the handlooms and textiles, metalworks and jewelry, woodcraft and paperwork, pottery and stonework, leather and jute handicrafts.
The handlooms and textiles. Indian handlooms are one of the world's most ancient craft works. Distinctive styles of weaving have been practiced in different parts of the country. The handloom products and their styles have regional, environmental and cultural influences. This sector involves handlooms, textiles, fabric printing and embroidery works. The handloom and textiles sector in India produce a large number of unique products. They are carpets and rugs, cushion covers, bedspreads, table spreads, kurti dresses, appliques, silk saris, shawls and apparels, cotton cloths, tie and dye works. Some of the handloom products have block impressions, block printings and batik printings. The rich gold brocade saris of Varanasi, the silks of Mysore, Kanchipuram, Murshidabad and Kashmir, the cotton saris of Bengal, the famous Chanderis and Maheshwaris of Madhya Pradesh are well-known examples of Indian textile products. Manipur, Assam and Tripura produce textiles with strong near geometric motifs. The art of hand printing has been practiced in India from time immemorial. The dyeing and printing belt in India extends from the interior of Rajasthan through Kutch, Kathiawar to the borders of Gujarat. Further south, colors become darker and more subdued till at last they seem to quench themselves in the lush green vegetation of the backwaters of Malabar. The hand-printed textiles exported from the country consist mainly of bed sheets, bedspreads, drapery, saris, scarves, ties, dress materials, and ready-made garments. Embroideries. The art of decoration of textile fabric with threads, wires, and leather using needles is known as embroidery. The embroidery works of Indian costumes and dresses are the world's most attractive features of dresses normally worn by women and children. They are not only rich in their artworks, but also look very elegant and royal. Millions of women have been practicing this art for several hundred years. Embroidery works are very unique, though decorative, in the textile and handloom industries. Pulkari embroidery of Punjab, Kantha embroidery of West Bengal, Samrashtra and Kuchembu of Gujarat, Chiamba Rumal embroidery work of Himachal Pradesh, Chikan embroidery of Lucknow, Ari embroidery of Tamil Nadu, Kasuti embroidery of Karnataka, Mathuriya's embroidery works of Andhra Pradesh, Sujni Kantha embroidery of Bihar, Patu embroidery of Rajasthan, Toda tribal embroidery of Nilgiri, Tamil Nadu, lace and crochet embroidery of Gujarat are the famous artworks in this sector. The embroidery works of states like Manipur, Mizoram, Kerala, Haryana, Maharashtra, Jammu and Kashmir are also very notable artworks in India. Indian carpets are very important products of the handicraft industry. Carpet weaving started in India around 1580 AD. It was Akbar, the Mughal emperor, who brought some Persian carpet weavers to India. These crafts are the offshoots of Persian designs. The carpets in India have gradually taken a new dimension and an indigenous pattern. Kashmir is known for its very fine quality carpets. Amritsar, Agra and Jaipur also produce attractive carpets. Mirzapur Badohi belt in Uttar Pradesh is famous for carpet weaving. In the Himalayan tract, right from Leh, Ladakh to Darjeeling, West Bengal, Gangtok, Sikkim, Imphal, Manipur, Bomdila and other centers in Arunachal Pradesh, very distinctive styles of carpet weaving prevail. In addition to this, cushion covers, bedspreads and shawls are made with unique designs and durable materials in India. Jewelry and metal crafts. Jewelry has been a form of beautifying oneself and as a sort of personal adornment. Men and women all over the world prefer wearing jewels with gemstones, pearls and shells. Jewelries have been treated as symbols of status, appreciation and beauty. Even in modern culture, people wear nose rings, ear studs and piercing rings for self-decoration. Jewelry in India comes in a variety of forms, designs, colors, shapes, sizes and shades. Ornaments are considered valuable properties of people in India, besides being the signs of auspiciousness. Pearls, diamond, silver and gold jewelries are the attractive ones in spite of their high costs. Fashion jewelry and accessories, imitation jewelries and gem cutting are the famous categories existing in the Indian markets. Gems and jewelry work engage more than 5 lakh artisans spread over the country. Kashmiri goldsmiths produce beautiful bracelets, earrings, necklaces and bangles of silver and gold studded with stones. In Punjab, Kamal is known for silver beads, Ambala for chiseled silver bracelets and Hoshiarpur for nose rings. Enameled ornaments are made in Kangra. Panipat is famous for silver necklaces. In Rajasthan, important centers of silver jewelry are Shahpur, Soni, Pakroji, Jaipur and Jodhpur. Rajkot, Padhari, Bhuj and Jamnagar of Gujarat are famous for gold and silver jewelry. In Maharashtra, goldsmiths of Ahmednagar are extraordinarily proficient in jewelry. The city of Mumbai produces fine quality ornaments of traditional as well as of contemporary designs. In West Bengal, carving, chasing and embossing in gold, silver and copper are done with proficiency. Shell bracelets of Bankura is an example of fine craftsmanship. Craftsmen of Cuttack, Orissa have attained supremacy in filigree work and silver. In the south, the forms of jewelry are usually traditional. Jewelries have always been an integral part of human life. Metal craft in India. Indian metal works include a wide variety of artworks. Metal artwork collections are used for interior decorations in living rooms, bedrooms and dining rooms of houses, mansions and hotels. The metal works are made in the form of sculptures, design metalwares, antique metalwares, metal chowkis, stools, vases, candle holders, deities, idols, pots and metal trays. Metal bells, shoe racks, curtain holders, clocks, lamps and tabletop metal collections, to mention a few. Urban homes and offices in India use a lot of metal furniture as tables, chairs and office racks. Metal garden furniture are yet another categories of metal works. About 2 lakh artisans are employed in the art of manufacturing of metalware, with an estimated annual production of about 150 crore. In ancient times, the metal alloy used for casting icons was a mixture of either 8 metals like gold, silver, copper, zinc, lead, tin, iron and mercury, or 5 metals called Panchaloha, which includes copper, brass, lead, silver and gold. Nowadays, due to high cost, the addition of silver and gold has been eliminated from decorative sculpture. To revive the traditional skills of cast bronze crafts, a pilot center was set up in 1958 at Bangalore by the All India Handicrafts Board. The brass bell metalwork by the tribals of eastern and central India has gained much appreciation in the domestic and international markets. The Bidri artwork is yet another contribution in India. It is the inlaying of gold and silver and steel and copper, which is practiced in Bidar of Karnataka and Hyderabad of Andhra Pradesh. Ancient jewelry was made from animal teeth, bones, shells, ivory, carved stones and wood. Metallic jewelry is one of the oldest artworks in India. Jewelry in the 17th century witnessed the use of glass. By the 18th century, semi-precious jewelry came into existence. The jewelry of Rajasthan is oriented much on silver ornaments. The jewelry of Gujarat consists of agate, silver and bead. The jewelry of Meghalaya is predominantly made of gold and coral bead necklaces. The jewelry of Delhi comprises silverware, gold and gemstone. The jewelry of West Bengal is oriented much on gold, precious stones, silver, brass and zinc alloys. Himachal, Punjab, Bihar, Jharkhand, Jammu and Kashmir, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Goa, Madhya Pradesh, Manipur, Sikkim, Haryana, Uttarakhand, Karnataka, Tripura and Kerala are the states much involved in the making of jewelry in India. In a way, the whole of India is involved in producing jewelry that is the pride of the nation. These jewelry industries also make neck chains, hairpins, toe rings, finger rings, earrings, nose rings, necklace, bracelets and bangles. Tribal jewelry also has a pride of place in India. These are part of the tribal costumes. Tribal people make handmade jewels. As they are inseparable from nature, they make jewels out of beads, shells and seeds of plants. Gypsy necklace and Moti necklace are very well known and are valuable contribution to the stock of Indian jewelry. Pendants, metal brooches, wedding rings, anklet and belly rings are famous items of this industry. Indian jewelry industry is much diversified today. It has grown into various branches. The notable branches are beaded jewelry, terracotta jewelry, tribal jewelry, sandalwood jewelry, shell jewelry, pearl jewelry, diamond jewelry, silver jewelry, gold jewelry, and platinum jewelry. Wood and paperworks. Wood is the earliest material used for making furniture after the Stone Age. Wood has been extensively used in all human civilizations for making handicrafted furniture. It was also used for making musical instruments, sculptures, decorative sets, gift items, boxes, toys, dolls, and construction of boats and bridges. In every home, the windows and doors are mostly made of wood. Bamboo is yet another material used in making several handicrafted furniture and decorative items. There are a number of techniques used in woodworks, namely carving of architectural forms, furniture, inlay work, jali or fretwork, lacquered work, and so on. Like other crafts, woodwork also has undergone substantial changes. For ornamental work, walnut of Kashmir and sandalwood of Karnataka are well known. Kashmir, Hoshiarpur, Shahpur, Gujarat, and Goa are famous for woodcraft. Ivory carving. Quite a few centers in the western coast of India, Murshidabad, Bengal, Varanasi and Lucknow of Uttar Pradesh are known for the ivory carving works in India. Cane, bamboo, grass and leaves are the raw materials used in wood handicrafts. In the hilly tracts of Tripura, the jungles of northeastern hills, the Nilgiris, the uplands of Kerala or in the interiors of Orissa, the inhabitants preserve the tradition of basket making. Mat weaving also is a very ancient and widespread handicraft in India. Furniture made of cane, bamboo and other materials have made considerable progress in the states of northeastern India and Andaman Islands. Handicrafts industry in India are also including paperworks. Paper is a basic necessity in all walks of life. Right from newsprint papers to currency notes, paper is used extensively by the human population. Printing of textbooks, binding of notebooks, greeting cards, covers and several other products use papers and boards. Handmade papers are used for many of these purposes. Without paper, both personal and official life of people cannot progress. They are also used for making lampshades, puppets and hand fans. Coffee tea cups are made of paper. Soft drinks are also served in paper cups. Today, paper has become an integral part of human life and civilization. Pottery and stoneworks. The art of shaping and making clay articles is known as pottery. Pottery is one of the oldest and ancient aspects in human civilization. There are numerous references in the Vedas on artisans involved in pottery making. The Rig Veda also refers to a variety of pottery made from clay, wood and metal. The Indus Valley pottery was considered to be the most attractive and decorative one. Handmade and wheel-thrown potteries are famous in all parts of India. Naturally occurring clay was extensively used for pottery making due to its unique properties. Storage of water and grain are done in pots even today, especially in the rural areas. Earthenware and porcelain pottery have become a sophisticated art forms even today. Ashtrays, flower vases, teacups, paperweights and decorative animal figurines are created by these artisans using clay. India is one of the countries where terracotta designs and terracotta products are used very widely in different places. The clay and terracotta works of West Bengal, Haryana, Goa, Rajasthan, Himachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh Assam, Bihar and Jharkhand, Orissa, Gujarat and Delhi are the famous for terracotta products which are in demand. These terracotta products are graded and sold according to their color, strength and water absorption capacity. The glazed ceramics of Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, the long peak coil pottery of Manipur, the glazed pottery of Kurza, Uttar Pradesh, the painted terracotta of Gujarat, black pottery of Azamgarh, Uttar Pradesh, the glazed pottery of Chinhat, Uttar Pradesh, the blue pottery of Delhi are the world famous products made from India. The pottery and terracotta products of Karnataka are yet two more products made by using the red clay of Karnataka. The terracotta roof tiles of Orissa are made predominantly in the Sambalpur district of the state. These products are made partially by hand and partially on wheels. This is a unique product made by using black and red clays mixed together. Stoneworks. Sculpturing and stone crafts are the traditional ancient arts. Sculpture in India is as old as civilization itself. Sculpturing has evolved over several ages and stages. They are also branded based on their ages as Indus Valley sculptures, Gupta age of sculptures, medieval age of sculptures, and modern age of sculptures. Teachings of Lord Buddha were the main theme for sculptures during 3rd century BC. Stupas and pillars were built during Mauryan and Kushana empires. The Ashoka pillar and Bodhi tree of Barhut are famous sculptures of the earliest period. The classical period of art was the 14th century. Mathura and Gandhara schools of art are the evidences. Statues of gods and goddesses were sculpted from stones and sandstones. During the medieval age, sculptures became more ornamented rather than pious and simplistic forms. Palaces, temples and monuments were built during the medieval period with sculptures. During the British era, Indian sculpture got the first taste of Western styles like pseudo-realism, minimalism and abstract expressionism in the architectural expressions. In addition, marble sculptures, marble idols, gemstone paintings, stone paintings, rock carvings, terracotta artworks and shell handicrafts flourished during the recent century. Leather and jute handicrafts. Leather is a material which is liked by many people for its excellent characteristics. Leather was used for covering the body parts of people in cold regions. It is widely used to make footwear, bags, beads, cloths and many home accessories. Leather tanning was one of the oldest human activities during the Indus Valley civilization. Indian leather is a famous product of export even today. Leather crafts are made from Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Delhi. Kolhapuri leather sandals are famous products in India. Designer leather goods, toys and dolls, bags and boxes and artistic leather goods are very attractive products made under leather handicrafts. Leather tanning industries are distributed in the states like Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Delhi. Leather items are manufactured from these places by using both traditional and modern techniques. Some of them are vegetable tanned leather, alum tanned leather, rawhide leather, chrome tanned leather. Some better known leather types are full grain leather, corrected grain leather and suede. While some lesser known types are buckskinned or brain leather, patent leather, vachetta leather, shagreen leather, belting leather and Napa leather. India, Bangladesh and China are the most popular countries for jute in the world. Jute craft is most popular in these countries. The warm, humid climate of West Bengal, enriched with good rainfall, is the most suitable condition for the growth of jute in India. Jute in India is treated as the golden fiber for making bags and handicrafts. Jute handicrafts are made in rural and tribal areas. Jute is highly durable and renewable. It has high tensile strength. It is also biodegradable. Jute can withstand any rough use. It blends easily with any casual wear. The elegant get-up of jute adds to the costume of the user. Since it is a natural fiber, it doesn't require any dyeing materials or coloring agents and use any chemicals. Over a period of time, the usage of jute has increased in several industries and used as raw material into many spheres of artistic activities. India is the single largest producer of jute in the world, accounting for about 35% of the world production. Jute is not only a major textile fiber, but also it is a raw material for non-traditional products, helping for environmental protection. The Government of India also offers protection to the jute industry under the Jute Packaging and Materials Act, requiring food grains and sugar to be packed in jute bags in India. Indian jute products have got tremendous potential in overseas markets, especially in the countries like the USA, the UK, South Africa, and Belgium. About 25% of India's production of jute goes to these countries. Jute products are comparatively cheap, eco-friendly, and used for multimodal applications. Jute crafts include making of bags, rags, carpets, hangings, footwear, coasters, jewelry, showpieces, and baskets for domestic use.
The handicraft industry in India has a history of several centuries. The industry suffered during the British rule. After attaining independence, the national government began to take steps to revitalize the handicraft industry. It set up all India and state organizations for the development of the industry. The craft sector is next to agriculture and sustains over 20 million practitioners. The wide geographic spread embraces all of India and covers a huge gamut of widely differing work structure and cultures. Crafts communities using similar materials that range from clay to precious metals work with widely differing techniques and technologies to create a rich variety of forms. Thank you.